All right, everyone. Thanks for joining. I always think it's a trip when I get the notification that Chris Hennessy is live right now. I'm like, really, no shit, Sherlock. And then I got the one right after that that said Geoff Wallner is live right now, and I was like, really? I wonder how that's happening. Um, so I'm excited tonight. I say that every week. My guest tonight is Geoff Wallner. He's the resident LinkedIn satirist or satirical funny man, or however you want to call it, and just kind of um, makes fun of the things that aren't funny. And we were talking about this backstage. Just kind of the way it opens you up. And if it's not funny, you laugh until it is funny. And he's got a lot of cool stuff going on. And so without any further ado, I'm going to bring Geoff out and just let him talk all about it.
No, please, Chris, please further ado. I got to go get a beer, man.
All right. He wants some further ado, then we'll. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. What's up, man?
There's always further ado. And I think all of people here in the comments will say, yeah, when it comes to this son of a bitch, there's always further ado. Yeah. We definitely need some of that.
Yeah. I'm going to start writing stuff down, man, because I had it all like worked out in my head when I was eating supper. All right, I'm going to introduce him as he, him, his irreverence. And then that shit was just like gone as soon as I got my tacos. So
tacos will do that to you, man.
Tacos will do that to you. What is up, Teresa?
Teresa.
Dana's here.
Dana, I cry every single time I read your post. So, but I laugh.
Yeah, exactly. I want Dana to craft my next wife. Is what I want. Like,
right?
I want her to create her and then bring her to life because she creates some really awesome looking women.
Well, thanks for that, Chris. So just so you all know, Chris told me what he wanted. I went to the 3D printing shop. He's got a wife. Now suddenly it's not good enough. He's got to come back. Make the Geoff feel welcome, pal. I'm starting to feel like it might have been a mistake.
My bad, dude. Hey, Jen, we were just talking about you too.
Jen, I won't destroy my voice for you.
Yeah, I won't destroy your voice. Hey, Anna Marie or Anna Maria. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You know that Anna Maria is a character in my last book.
Really?
Yeah.
Leaving 2020?
Yeah. She is.
I need to order those, dude. I didn't even really know you had written anything until Lupe had told me.
I ain't missing much. No.
Yeah, you ain't missing much. All right, dude, let's just kind of dig into it, man. What do you got going on? Just kind of tell us a little bit like we were talking about backstage.
All right. Well, I'm on the run from the mob right now, so that's not fun. But besides that, there's some cool stuff happening.
Well, shit happens.
It does happen. Absolutely. Here I am taking KC to cover and gotta cover my ass first, apparently.
Yeah, being on the run from the mob, is that like really a good thing to be on some live stream shows?
You know, it's a great way to work off all the Christmas calories. I'll tell you that. Man.
I got you.
That is an excellent way to do it.
Yeah.
What's up, Maria? She is a fellow Bills fan sufferer, and her and I did a lot of commiseration.
Yeah, that was rough, man.
A couple of weeks. That was, yeah, that was good. Damn, I'm having some deja vu. Chris, have we done this before?
We have not. Well, we were both guests on Melly's show, on her birthday show. Yeah, we've done this before. Miranda McCulley, she is like one of my OG BFFs on here on LinkedIn. I know I need to copy the links and put them in the.
We got to get connected to them, Miranda, so I can just absolutely bombard your DMs with all kinds of horrible sales. Don't do that. We all know that. Don't do that. I satirize that. I don't.
Yeah, she texted me earlier. She saw a picture of me that Marlia Alpers had posted. We had a call with her on Friday, and I was just kind of showing her around how to get started live streaming. She took a picture of it, and I haven't seen Miranda since September. And she was like, "Oh my God, your beard!" And I was like, "Yeah." And I told her, I straightened it and all this stuff. She's like, "I've got to see that." So she's gonna get a video tonight of me standing in front of the bathroom mirror with no shirt on, doing the whole beard routine. So yeah,
you promised God get that picture first, man. So nobody got on that. I have been the #1 fan of that beard ever since it came out. Somebody else trying to get the picture. I'll fight you for it. Whoever. Seriously. Lincoln, what's up, Lincoln? Are you still in?
Lincoln, yeah, Lincoln's here.
What's going on there?
She is in jail. Yeah, she is in jail, man. I talked to her earlier, and she was still pissed.
Yeah,
all kinds of crazy. Yeah, I would be too, though.
rightfully so. I'll say never cross a Slovak woman, man. I learned that the hard way like 4
No,
times.
dude,
And never in Slovakia, weirdly enough. But yeah.
and I don't know if she, I don't know if she, I don't know if she was painting or what, but she was sending me voice messages, and they were f-bomb ridden, and I was like, oh my god, I hope I never
Lenka.
piss Linka off. Yeah, it would be a bad deal all the way around.
Never change, Lenka. We mean that.
Never, yeah, exactly.
I want a commission painting of like this right here, me and this. It's so counterintuitive. This right here.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
Yeah.
no, not Chris. I don't want a painting of him. That would traumatize me. The wall.
Oh, the wall.
Right here. That's what I want the painting of. Not Chris. Definitely not Chris.
Yeah, definitely not Chris. That would be bad.
The beard. The beard with the wall juxtaposed to it. Now we're talking about like NFT quality stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's my NFT. I don't even know what an NFT is, but that's it right there.
It is. No, I think like this, like this water bottle here. It's like an NFT right now. I'm just gonna like charge like $2 million for it.
Exactly.
Marymount University. You like that? We got the fleur de lis and everything. This is $2 million, folks. Going once, $2 million.
No, yeah, exactly. I saw somebody post something about like Justin Bieber created this NFT worth like 1.2 million, but you can download it and put it on your phone for free. You know, it's like, what's the point? You know,
I think his hair alone is 1.2 million.
Exactly.
Checkbook for that, man. That is Lupe is definitely in the house now.
What's Lupe up, is in the house. Yeah, LinkedIn user. That's Lupe.
Mm-hmm.
She's another one. Yeah, she's another one that corrected me on her name pronunciation. You know, I from Texas, and so it was Lupe, and she was like, "Bro, it's Lupe." And she even sent me the YouTube pronunciation of it so I could hear it. She was like, "It's Lupe."
Expecting me.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's it.
You don't. This is not a Texan here. You can't let him off the hook.
Come on, now. Come on, brother. She is here.
And
she is here, Linka. And I think, Linka, you should be able to see the comments from everybody in YouTube. I think Restream populates all the comments.
Miranda's got a great comment, by the way. Check that out.
She does. I know it. The Firebird logo. And I'm not going to do this logo because this is a Canva logo. So it's not like 100% custom. The Dana and Guy at Inky Black are working on a true custom Phoenix logo for me that'll be ready and hopefully within a month. So when that happens, yeah, there's going to be merch and all kinds of stuff. So
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. Speaking of merch, I got a shirt. Now I did this. I wore my favorite shirt, and I did it just for this guy, right? Not for the wall, for Chris, like legit. For Chris. All you Major League fans, little something for you. I know everybody loves Joe Boo. I love Joe Boo. I'm not going to say because that's blasphemous, but I did it one time. He might come again, depending on how 2022 shakes out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I can't wait to see it either. Like I'm chomping at the bits, Miranda. I'm chomping at the bits. There's Valerie.
What's up, Valerie?
She was one of my last guests of 2021.
What was 2021? Was that even a thing? I feel like
oh my God, something happened. Yeah, I know it, man. Like it's just and it went by fast. Like whatever it was happened fast for some reason to me.
Yeah, and it wasn't like a fun dream. It wasn't like that 14-year-old boy fun dream. It was like had a bad edible kind of dream. There's much more of that kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, I got a little bit of column B. It's like the wrong Chinese restaurant menu. You know what I mean? It just man, just wrong, brother.
Yeah, exactly. Jen wants to know what you're wearing.
A tuxedo T-shirt for our show tomorrow. That's what I'm doing. I don't own a tuxedo T-shirt, but I'm going to overnight one on Amazon now.
Yeah, you need to. I feel like everyone should. I don't own one, but I feel like everybody should own one just because.
When I do my show in a couple months, man, you're coming on. We're going to do it together. Straight up, we're having a gala. A gala for people like of our quality. Therefore,
exactly. A $20 tux shirt from Amazon.
That's it. What's up, Julie?
Hey, Julie. Julie's at basketball practice or a basketball game right now, watching us on the YouTube.
Isn't Sherry at a basketball game too right now?
She's always at a basketball game.
I feel like that's the case.
That is the case. That's why.
Game.
Valerie, that is a great question. I don't know.
We rolling.
We're straight up freestyling right now. Like there's nothing.
I was gonna get all deep and everything and talk about irreverence as a path to divine, but I got Jen here. We're gonna be doing that tomorrow. So unless Chris, unless you want to go into the 10 dimensions of existence, man, we can do that. We can do that right here, right now. You're ready for this?
Are there Doritos as part of the 10 dimensions, though?
Dude, there's Frito-Lay everything, man. Frito-Lay is the architect of all reality. I came to this conclusion a couple years ago. Nobody can ever change my mind, but I'm open to it. I'm open to it because if Chips Ahoy gets the drop on it, I'll listen to that, man. I'm open.
Yeah,
chocolate chip cookies may be the reason for everything.
Well, I feel like Doritos and chocolate chip cookies go together hand in hand.
At Super Bowl parties, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. At any kind of get together, like you got to have nacho cheese Doritos and you got to have Chips Ahoy. That's just like standard.
Okay, now let us hear it in the comments. If you had, we're going to do the desert island thing, right? Desert island thing is always great, right? So you're on a desert island and you're with Chris, because who else would you want to be on a desert island with except Chris? I mean, besides everybody, but like right. Chris, like you want to, you with Chris. Chips Ahoy or Doritos, like what's going to carry you through until you get rescued like 5 years down the road? This will tell me a lot about your character and who I can still be friends with after this.
Yeah.
So choose very carefully.
The superb owl party. Yeah, I know, right?
There it is. Dana, I think we need a painting of a superb owl.
I think we do too. A superb owl. Exactly. Yeah. Walking tacos. Tacos were not one of the choices though, Val.
Walking tacos. Oh, well. Let's put it this way. I got maybe about walking tacos. We don't want to get into that.
No, let's keep this here, man. Let's keep this PG rated. I
want to end up in jail with Lincoln.
I know, right?
I'll be her prison bitch on day one. You kidding me? She will be Now, I realize I'm speaking out of school over here, man. I can't be over here talking about how that works. That's your game, but I actually do want to hear about your story. Like, actually, you know what? This is actually a good segue, and I'm legit interested.
Okay.
To hear your perspective. So, when you had some of those like real dark moments where, and I know things must have been like, shit, this is never going to end. And how did you take your mind out of there into just a completely weird, irreverent place to just remove yourself from the situation, like in the moment? Like, how were you able to do that?
Now that you mentioned it, like there was a lot of irreverence in that. Like you see some crazy stuff, man. You're stuck in prison. I mean, it was my own fault. I'm not saying stuck like I'm there and I didn't do anything. But you just see all kinds of crazy stuff, people getting extorted and fights and all that. And all you can do, you got to make fun of it, like right, wrong, or indifferent. You just have to make fun of it and laugh about it. Because if you don't, it'll really get to you. Just being around all that crap. All the time, everybody like always having to be on your guard, always worried about whether somebody's trying to, F you over or whatever. You got to laugh about it. I mean, like you just have to be irreverent. Like that's part, like I never thought about it before till just now, but you were exactly right.
That's the only way to take yourself out of it, right? It's one, it was like a couple of years ago. Now, I don't know if y'all watch the news. I don't assume that everybody watches the news, but 2 years ago,
I don't watch the news.
The thing happened and it affected a couple of us. And I don't know. It's like, page 8 stuff. But anyway.
Yeah, now it is.
Yeah.
It's page 8 stuff, but they insist on making it page 1.
No, page, man. You kidding me? Page 1, A, B, C, D, page 675. Yeah, man. Forever and ever and ever.
Yeah, exactly.
That moment, like, it just hit me where, shit, I've got to have fun with this right now, or I'm going to crack. I've got to find a way to make this funny. How do you make this funny? And before the week before the world stopped, so like the first week of March, I put a video on LinkedIn. I should do a lot more video content back then, weirdly enough. And the video was, is it okay to laugh at the coronavirus, which we were all calling it back then? And I basically answered my own question, which was hell yeah. And this was back when we had like 1 case in America and, it's whatever. And this is, it's a whole thing. And then as this started evolving, you really have to start revisiting that again. Like, is this actually okay? Okay. We're actually losing a lot of people here. This is, okay. Then I realized, because what you're not mocking the suffering. What you're doing is helping the living through it. And it's a massive, massive difference. A massive difference. I've known Holocaust survivors who grew up in my neighborhood, and they talked to me about how they had gallows humor in Auschwitz. Like in Auschwitz, they were telling jokes. Did you imagine that?
Yeah.
Like
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's hard to imagine.
And they were, like, crazily enough, they were making jokes about each other's like outfits. You can imagine that. My stripe's so much nicer than yours. Like they were like, like, I mean, really, you talk about gallows humor, man. This is as gallows has ever been in human history.
Yeah.
They still found a way to be weird and irreverent and like, because it was their only way out. It's their only way to say this can't really be happening. And if it is, this is my way to just step outside of it for like 2 seconds. Won't get me out of this hellhole, but here it will, at least for like a split second. And that was my entire approach to COVID from the beginning. And it's going to be forever, basically.
Yeah. And if you think about it, like before I played for the wrong side of the team, I played for the good side. I was a cop and a correctional officer. And that's how we dealt with the stupidity and the stuff you'd see that, was just gut wrenching kind of stuff, is you dealt with it with humor.
Yeah. So I'm guessing you must have had some great material. Like you arrested yourself, threw yourself against the cruiser, and and if you have
no, but that
you're under arrest, and you read yourself your Miranda rights while you're shaving the morning.
No, that didn't happen, but that should have happened.
Man, I was convinced we were getting that from you, brother. Oh God, Maria, what were you doing?
She was washing all the plastic wrap containers before she froze them.
Yeah. Who's the what's her name? She's on LinkedIn. Everybody knows her. She's the queen of wipes.
Kristen Olsen-Cott.
That's what it is. Yes, exactly. And I remember for years seeing her stuff, and then this hit, and all I could think is Kristen is retiring early.
Exactly, like she is like the whole world's the whole world went to shit, and Kristen is like making it rain, man.
She's totally doing the Johnny football thing, like in the end zone.
Exactly.
She's just doing the happy dance right now. Like I've been waiting my whole life for a pandemic. Thank you, Jesus. Here we go.
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm sadistic enough to be doing that. Like if that somehow benefited my business to the point where I could just never work again, let's do it.
Yeah, I know, right? Like let's do it.
Oh,
his skin his skin's got to be smooth. Yeah, because Restream doesn't have filters.
No. No one's ever going to say anything that nice to me probably ever again. So we can let's cut this off right now. Like just leave me on the high note.
Right, because the insults are fixing to start flying.
You better believe that. Ain't no doubt about that, man. I'll tell you what. No, you know what it is? No, Brandy, like real talk over here. It's it is the Lord shining a spotlight on where my hair used to be. That's really what it kind of glows down to the rest of the face. That's all it really is.
Yeah, that is one reason I do not take my hat off, because I've got a fluorescent light right there. And before I started turning it off and just having my ring light and that green light back there, if I took my hat off, the glare coming off the top of my head was just like blinding. So
then I got to start wearing a hat.
She did not retire. She is still selling wipes every day on LinkedIn.
Is that right?
Yeah, she's posting. I see her
like a year.
Really?
Yeah,
dude. I see it every day.
I just remember that. Like I would just dream. It would like be popping in my dreams. Again, the bad dreams, not the good dreams. The dreams of just buy the wipes, buy the wipes, buy the wipes, buy the wipes. Like, damn, that's some good marketing. That's
I know, right?
Yeah. Well, thank you. That's very nice for you to say about Chris. This ain't true for me, but it's nice.
Yeah, I know.
God, you're all still shocked then. This is
what did I miss something? Like did I miss an age debate or something?
Now, apparently, I did the challenge from the Discord group, and I was like, "God, you're so young." I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm really not. But thank you, seriously. But thank you. But that's awesome of you guys. That's really kind of you.
Are you on? I guess you're on Discord then. If you did that creators challenge.
Yeah. What is there another one coming up? Now, I think we need a collective creators challenge. I think we all need to do something and just put it all together, cobble it together. It's some crazy collaborative masterpiece. The brain power involved in this, don't get me wrong, it ain't that great. But just like a couple of people are pretty intelligent and pretty charming and pretty on the ball. Again, not in this Discord group. They all, but I mean, like other people, we got to bring them in, and we can.
Yeah.
I think we're on to it. I guess where it's
at. Character limit.
No,
you look so professional. So look, I was like really surprised. Like you look so professional. You look like you whatever those damn initials are after your name, CPC or whatever the hell it is.
Can I tell you all what it means?
Yeah, please do.
Absolutely nothing. It means absolutely jack and shit. That's what it means. It means whatever you want it to mean. Certified professional comedy master, certified professional con man, whatever you want it to mean, that's what it means. And I'm keeping it out there forever. Because
that's what's up.
That's an absolute joke. The idea that somebody is competent because they have letters after their name, as opposed to real life experience, not having it. So that's my way of terrorizing the credential world every minute of every day.
I love it.
Might add some other ones too. I might become a doctor just for the hell of it.
Yeah. Like it took me a little while of reading your content and like to figure out that, like, I really thought you were like some businessman because you had the blazer going on and you got the professional pose or whatever it is, like looking sharp. And I realized Geoff is a joke, man. Like he is just that's his job. He is a fucking jokester. That's his job right there.
Now I had to keep that up there because a lot of what I do is professional speaking. So they want like a professional speaker thing, and they want if you're gonna do like a keynote or if you're gonna MC an event or whatever it is, they want to know that you're not rolling with Chobu and stealing rum and whatever. They need something more than that. So I'm like, all right, I'll keep the thing and I'll keep the posing, But no, this is the meest to me that you get, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. CPWA. Dana, what in God's name is a CPWA? You know what that is, Chris?
My first initial thought was certified professional ass wiper, but that's not right. Like the W and the A.
Well, we do have a dyslexia thing happening here, so it still may be right. Like I wouldn't discount it just yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Think possibility.
Yeah. Yeah. What is that, Dana?
I got stuck in it. Yeah.
That is some title. We don't know what it is, but that is definitely some title.
It's a good title. Can I borrow it?
Oh, professional wise ass. Yeah, I knew ass had to be it. Yeah, wise ass.
Well, then, if you got a school for that, I'm enrolling tomorrow. Name your price.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'll give you $2 million of it worth of Marymount University, Florida legal. You name it. So. Talk about retiring early.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm looking out for my people.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah.
So tell us about this this internet ministry, the new thing you're fixing to launch. You're getting ready to launch. Like, what's that all about?
Yeah. So essentially, what it is, it's taking Irreverence and taking it onto a spiritual plane. The idea is to open people up to all the concepts and all the possibilities of reality through taking something they consider to be super, super, super serious and just having a shitload of good time with it. And I mean, taking it in 100 different directions. Mm-hmm. Taking the parable of Jacob wrestling with the angel. You know that one, right? That's classic. Everyone knows Jacob wrestling. Now, what if when Jacob wrestled with the angel, it wasn't what we thought it was? What if instead Jacob comes in with a valet around each arm, big music pumping up over here, gets in the ring, starts calling out the angel, "I'm calling you out! I'm coming for your title!" And next thing you know, you have Jacob actually wrestling with the angel off the top ropes and like flaming barbed wire tables. So it's a lot of stuff kind of like that. It's a spirit of that. So it's going to be sermons like that. I mean, folks, that was basically a sermon. Like that's the kind of sermons you're going to be getting with this. And a lot of interactive stuff. And kind of the idea is to take something which we hold very seriously and to play with it. Not to mock it or devalue it, but to play with it. Mm-hmm. And by playing with it, open a different perspective of it. And I actually find that by playing with something we take very, very, very seriously, it actually opens our mind up to the real meaning behind it. And we actually look at it more critically and examine it more critically. So that's kind of the idea. It's like an irreverent path to infinity.
Okay.
That's the deal. Whatever that even means. We'll figure it out as we go. We're co-creating this together.
Yeah, man. So do you know what this is? Like whenever random folks swap up on your YouTube and drop some more random looking links?
Oh, I know who this user is. This is the one that collapsed the gas pipeline in the Southeast back last spring. I'm glad y'all here. No, for real. Like, thanks for joining us, dude. I didn't think we would get like celebrity people out in the chat, but we have like the greatest people on earth who just joined this thing here. This is no joke. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I want to talk to one in the Northeast because honestly, I really like gas running this time of year. Like,
Yeah, right.
Summertime, whatever, you know what I mean? If you got to get out of your system, it's fine. Just don't do it now. It's cold as shit.
Yeah, don't do it before April or May.
Don't do it for April or May. No. And we know what happens in Texas when they don't have gas. We definitely don't want to. We've seen that.
Yeah, it gets a little rough.
It can be brutal down there. We'll come and rescue. Now, you all are really good about rescuing other people with your, what do they call the redneck Navy?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so we got Jack, man. We got you. Don't worry about it.
We got folks. Yeah, I missed them. I was going to say I like the meditations too. They make me laugh.
We got one coming tomorrow.
That's what's up.
We got one.
I'm not sure.
I'm sorry.
Do you put those on YouTube too, or Facebook?
I do, yeah. I'm gonna YouTube and Facebook, and then I'm gonna start putting them on Instagram.
Okay.
And then, God, once I finally decide to give my undying loyalty to the CCP, I'm gonna put it on TikTok too. Not quite there yet.
What? You're gonna be on the talk?
Might be on the talk. Yeah.
That's what's up.
I know. I'm worried about that.
The Chinese app with the Chinese virus, man. That's what's up.
And we got that, Russian hackers. Man, we got everything we need tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
One beautiful place tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
Dean Conyers and Dwayne, good to see you, buddy. How are you, man? It's been a while. Gas is a favorite topic. You've obviously met my family during Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dana. When we had that snow this time last year, like it was nuts. Like there were people that didn't have any business being out in it. Like, I got a 4-wheel drive. We can do it. And just like people on the side of the road and stuff. Oh, you thought you could do it. Yeah, it was a whole thing. I stayed my ass at home for a week, but
just be glad you don't have too many hills or mountains where you live, man, because that's a real slice of life. Get people trying to get up an icy hill in a pickup. That is awesome to watch.
I did that. So I live out in the country on some land, and it's not perfectly level. It just kind of dips or whatever.
Yep.
And I was trying to go to my neighbor's house. I was going to go over there, get on his side by side. We were going to go riding around in the mule. And I pull out of my driveway, and it kind of goes down and then circles back up just a little bit, like not much of a grade at all. And my truck stayed right there for a week. Like that was it. It was not going anywhere. I was like, well, that's not going to work.
Did nature reclaim it?
No, nature didn't reclaim it. No. Yeah, I had to wait for the spring thaw.
Reminds me of the old Geoff Foxworthy bit. I said, if you ever cut your grass and found a car, you might be a redneck.
You might be a redneck. Yeah, exactly. So who did you vote for in the 2022 Next Power Couple? Obviously, it wasn't me if she's bringing that up.
Can I go Bill and Hillary or Bill and Monica? Or are we past that now? We evolved beyond that. I feel like we might have grown out of that collectively.
Yeah, that was only 30 years ago.
Well, shit, Dana, I'm just glad you're alive up there right now. God.
Yeah, I know. I guess we're going to gloss over that one. We'll just keep going.
Yeah, and like it is my actual name on IG. I'm not creative enough for a new name. That is my thing. Actually.
Yeah. Do you have the initials?
I have the initials. There's nothing interesting I post up there, but if you want to follow me anyway, knock yourself out. Let's connect, just because I don't know if you're ever going to come back to LinkedIn. I think they're afraid of you. I think they're actually scared.
Yeah, I would be too.
I'm already scared. I ain't even LinkedIn.
Right.
Yeah, we need we definitely need a free Lenka campaign. You know, we're doing one for our guy. KDJ. But we need more.
KDJ. Yeah, we do. We need to do that for sure. 100%.
Yeah. There it is. Ah, my boy Alex is here. Phil is a fourth quarter monic. Yeah. Well, I'd expect nothing less from you, my friend. Nothing less.
Exactly.
Like your art scares people because you know what it is? People don't realize that humans have a form. They don't realize that. They think it's clothes and suits and dresses, and they don't realize that there's anything underneath that. And you show that, and that's whoa. No, that's not how we actually are. This is how we actually are.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like her art is, it shows it, but it's not like there's any. It's not like she gets all detailed with the fun parts. You know what I mean? Like it's not like it's even close.
We're not showing it the kindergarten classes, for God's sake, and we're showing it the second graders. We're not showing it the kindergarten.
Yeah, exactly. You have to be 7 to look at this. Okay, you can't be 5.
At some point, you got to have the talk, right? But I mean, come on, we're not animals here.
Right.
Some of us. That's what it is. You need to be a lecturer on art. Like, I think that's it.
Yeah.
By the way, when Alex says he's got to put the little one to bed, he means our 6'3" friend Scott.
No, is that what he means?
Yeah. That's what needs to happen. Blanca, you need to give us a lecture. Oh, I love this. A LinkedIn Live. That's it. It's going. Got nothing left. LinkedIn Live with Blanca, where she gives us a real-time how to create love. That's it. Damn, I'm getting choked up now.
She just said I'm a lecturer on love, right?
Yeah, I did promise myself, and I didn't promise myself. I never promised myself that. Why would I? Why the hell would I do that? Nowadays, it's chic for men to cry publicly, so I should just do it more often.
Yeah, I know, right? Like it's all of a sudden it's cool.
It is cool to cry. Yeah, you know what it is? Like, I love the guy that say, I never cry at anything. All right, tough guy. You and me, we're going to sit right down, and we're going to do a couple of different things. We're going to listen to The Living Years by Mike and the Mechanics, and we're going to watch the last 20 minutes of Field of Dreams. So you get out of here without needing some Kleenex. Just saying.
Exactly.
Saying. Either one of those, man, I don't stand a chance.
Yeah. I haven't seen Field of Dreams in years. I need to watch it again.
Hits you every time, man.
Yeah. I still get choked up every time I watch Armageddon.
Oh,
like man. that one gets me all in my feels.
I'm guessing it's probably the same scene that gets both of us too. The scene. I actually need to collect myself for this one. When they tie up Steve Buscemi, every time, man, just every time. Like,
no, that's not the one I had in mind, but yeah, that one will work too. That one's a tearjerker.
I just can't. Man, I try, but I'm just a man.
And you don't know which way Steve Buscemi is looking either. Like, is he looking, or is he looking at me?
You know what always pissed me off? He never made any of those top 50 sexiest men in America lists. Never once.
Never. He was never on the cover of People. Yep.
Never on the cover of People. And they're giving it to these ugly mutts like Brad Pitt and all the way. But Buscemi, this beautiful creature, this beautiful creation, gets nothing. Lenka, we need you to do a painting of Steve Buscemi. Holding something. Tenderly.
The next one she does where the guy's holding the girl, it needs to be Steve Buscemi back there. That's exactly what needs to happen.
That's what I'm saying. Lenka, and that needs to happen. I think you need to channel that pain you're feeling now. And I hear you. Hearing that pain. It's not cool what they did to you. You need to channel that into Steve Buscemi cradling somebody in this. I'm telling you, if you do that, they will not only let you back on LinkedIn, you can become like a really influencer to tell everybody to drop dead every single day, and yet get more followers. Because that's the formula. Screenshot, rocket to fame. That's it.
Have you Googled like Steve Buscemi eyes? If you
I feel like I
Google
should.
Steve Buscemi, yeah, you should, because it has like different pictures of people where they've imposed or whatever, put his eyes on them, and they're all like all.
Can we
It's
do a
pretty
screen
funny.
share? Do you have that in front of you?
Yeah, I can pull it up.
Yeah, I think the crowd has spoken. I think they need to see it. Lenka, you're always in our lives. Doesn't matter about LinkedIn. Doesn't matter YouTube. You're always in our lives. You're always right here. Got you. There it is.
Hang on.
Look at that. Look at this. This is what the people have been missing.
Yep.
Looks like my ass.
Hermione.
I don't need that.
Hermione. Yeah. Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, we got the silver fox in the house. Now it's a party. What's happening, friends? Been a while.
Who is it? DJ's here. Hey, DJ. Pink.
That's a sight for our eyes. Good to see you.
Willem Dafoe. Paris Hilton.
That looks uncannily like somebody I actually know. I'm not even joking. I'm not even kidding, man. I couldn't even joke about that if I tried.
A Bieber.
Now that's what would happen if Bieber and Ariana Grande actually mated. Look, someone had to say it. We're all thinking it.
Yeah, I know it. Poor Hagrid.
Yeah. Oh, that's basically like Brooklyn after 2005. That's like every guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Right there. And he's drinking an IPA, and he's a big, tough guy wearing a lumberjack shirt, never held an axe in his life, wouldn't know what to do with it. Wouldn't have a clue. You look at a tree like, you're supposed to fall, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Little man needs
to keep going.
That's brutal. Yeah.
Yeah, Jessica Alba. Boy, that hurts my heart.
Doesn't it, though?
Beyonce.
Yeah, Julie, no joke. Yeah, like, real talk here. This is
Mila.
Yeah, this could a lot of things astray.
Kim.
This is where this goes bad. This is where our imagination start running wild, and we start thinking ourselves, now, what can we do as people for the next 5 years? Now, I think you're all in league with the American Federation of Psychologists because you are driving business to them right now.
Yeah, exactly. That'll get rid of those 14-year-old boy dreams real quick.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's exactly what'll happen.
Julie said, I actually look at the phone and this is what I see. I told you, look, I don't know if y'all saw the promo post today. I said, I have no idea what's going to happen when you wake up and realize.
You're going to be ducking and diving, tornadoes out there. So just enjoy this right now. This is
what have I really done? Like that's, when you wake up and you're like, oh shit, I've got Jeff Walner on today.
That's what it is. Chris, you're doing that, right? You are going to be doing that in 3 months. Like, we need you to be live streaming when you start ducking tornadoes down there in April. Just straight up like live streaming it while it happens.
Yeah, I should, but that's really more Julie. Julie lives in Oklahoma, which is kind of like right in the middle of the tornado alley up there. Yeah. We get a few tornadoes in April, but not as many as they do in Oklahoma.
That's true. That's another great Foxworthy bit, by the way. If you've been on TV more than 5 times describing what the tornado looked like, you might be a redneck.
Exactly.
So cool.
Hey, let me try something.
Once, man, and I've been a bunch of times, but the one time I was there for a tornado, it was great because nobody cared. Nobody cared. Just rolling around. Here I am in the basement. I got 8 different things layering me. Like, listen, if I got to survive this thing and get this house, and that's how it's going to go down. Like, we're fine. They're laughing me out of the room. All of a sudden, the sirens go up. The place starts shaking. What happens? They start running downstairs, running. But before they get down there, my boy, we used to call him Snow. He said, okay, wait. But one thing I forgot. It's like, what do you mean one thing you forgot, man? This house is supposed to go under. He runs all the way up. He comes down with a 30-pack of Ice House. Like, guys, if we're going to die down here, we're dying the right way.
Yes, sir. Those are the friends you need. That's exactly who you need.
If you don't have those friends, folks, get some.
Yeah, like on The Godfather, leave the gun, take the cannoli.
That's exactly right.
Leave the kids, grab the beer.
That's right.
Yeah.
Leave the kids grab the because you don't know how long you're going to be trapped down there. Crews coming to rescue you. I mean, come on. We need sustenance down there. Empty calories, whatever.
Yeah.
Sounded like a freight train was coming through, man. That was an experience. Never experienced anything like that in my life. It's crazy.
I've never been in a tornado. We had one that touched down about 10 miles from here a couple years ago and just wiped out all kinds of stuff. Like it was just crazy the amount of damage we did, but I wasn't close enough to hear it. Yeah, I've heard the same thing. It sounds like a freight train.
Well, if anything happens, Chris, I want to let you know, man. I got a guest room. Okay, you're not welcome to stay in it, but I got one. I just want to tell you that I have a guest room.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah,
I have a guest room. I just wanted to work that into the show at some point. I have a guest room.
You have a guest room, exactly. You're living the high life.
Now you know.
We have an extra bedroom.
What's on your hat, by the way? I can't even make that out, man. What does it say?
That's my job, my day job, STS Electronic Recycling.
Oh, okay. STS. I like that, man. It sounds like a New York street gang from the 90s. Are you down with the STS?
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it?
90s had like 3 letters to it. And like a number worked in there too.
Yeah.
They were like they were math enthusiasts, man.
Yeah, STS 45, yo.
Mackenzie.
What's up, Mackenzie? Good to see you, man. You missed the Steve Buscemi eyes. I have a feeling you would have found that funny.
It's terrible. Now, Kenzie, I don't know you well enough to ask this, but is it cool to call you Mac? Because I just feel like that'd be awesome.
Isn't that the name of your film company, Mac McKenzie McDuffie or something like it's
like that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
You know, that's just super cool, man. I wish I had like a great Scottish name.
Yeah, Mac.
Something Mac with, you know what I mean? Yeah, Dana knows.
Yeah, Dana knows. Dana knows.
I bet Brooklyn was full of them too.
It probably would.
Gang names. It was OTS, DRP, TD4s, all those like 3-letter names, and it was like the same 8 dudes who claimed them all, which was my personal favorite part.
Sir Mad. Sir Mad. That's him too. That's Mackenzie over on Twitch.
There it is. Yeah. Respect.
Yeah.
So I take that as a no. I take that as like no. That like whatever that thing in the helmet is, he's gonna just like run me through. Like, so
yeah.
That's a hard no.
Yeah, exactly.
Roger that. 10-4. Understood.
Yeah.
He's gonna run me through anyway, isn't he? That's all right.
Yeah, he is. He's
fine.
And he's he's in New York. I'm almost positive he's in New York.
Oh yeah, Dana was.
He is. He's in New York. Yeah.
Better Business Bureau is no joke. Seriously, you run afoul of them, like.
Oh, I know. They'll mess your world up. Mm-hmm.
They will mess your world up, like you. Yeah, yo, my cousin at BBB. What's up? Yeah, it's no joke. Yeah, everybody always had a cousin in one of these gangs. Like nobody's ever actually in the gang.
Yeah, no, they always had a cousin. Exactly.
Everyone had a cousin. Same deal in Texas. Right? Like everyone always had some cousin. There's some really. You always had to worry about the cousin. It's like this big
yeah.
Right? You can never say like, because they know your sibling. Siblings go to school like, your brother's such a candy ass. But my cousin.
Yeah, my cousin.
Now I wonder if the cousin, and we're gonna get deep here for a second.
Okay, let's go.
I'm wondering if the cousin existed in that same alternate plane of reality as the Canadian girlfriend did. Because everybody had the Canadian girlfriend and the badass cousin at the same time in the 90s. I'm wondering if they were channeling that from that same dimension. If they're like, maybe the Canadian cousin is like with the Canadian badass cousin. No, wait. See, there it is. It's the same person. The Canadian girlfriend is the cousin who's the badass. This is wild. Damn.
I think we just stumbled onto something, or you just stumbled onto something.
I think that just happened. We're having a moment right now.
They were actually the same person. Exactly. Mackenzie said it as you were spitting it out.
Dana, you opened up something here tonight. I don't think you realize what you just unleashed. This is like a poor Ghostbusters. Like, there's some stuff that's going to come out. I don't think we're ready for this, but it's coming nonetheless. Because last time I pipe up.
Yeah, exactly.
Think about a C+ on a good day. I don't think I'm actually rated, and I'm pretty happy about that. I don't need to be rated. It's overrated to be rated.
Yeah, that ain't no joke.
it just takes one maniac to just drop it down. It's like, the service didn't come in on time, or you weren't nice enough on the phone, or you shot my sister. Like there's always like one little thing they just whine about, and it's
Yeah. And the thing is, like, if you don't get your good customers to go on the Better Business Bureau and leave good reviews, all you're ever going to have is bad reviews.
That's exactly right.
Because nobody thinks about going to leave a good review. It's the keyboard warriors.
Except for me, I cajole them into it.
Yeah. You're turning the key in their back. Go.
No, I got a super easy system for it too. For all my reviews, whenever I'm done with somebody, and I'm done with them. That sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm done with you.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm done with them, if they say something nice about our little transaction, then I'll ask them if I can just copy and paste that into a review. And I'll go on the site in incognito mode, and I'll put their name in, and I'll put their email address in, and I'll just paste it. I'll take all the work off their plate. So little fun tip and trick for all you business owners out there. If you're looking to build reviews really, really fast, don't ask people to do it themselves, because they won't. They're lazy. They're not bad people. They're just lazy. I'm lazy. Chris is lazy. We're all lazy. I'm not going to just character. No, we're all lazy. But the reality is you can do it yourself. Just go, if you have a review mechanism to do it, just put their stuff in. Sign in as them. They're happy to do it, and they might get a confirmation email like, "Oh yeah, cool, whatever." They're happy to do it for you. You're happy to do it for them. Next thing you know, builds up overnight.
Interesting.
So this is not for everybody. If you have any moral qualms about it, probably wouldn't recommend it. But you're not doing anything wrong, because at the end of the day, they did give you a good review.
Right.
And they told you that you can do your thing. So.
Yeah, you got the permission. It's all good.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I got the paper trail.
Yeah, exactly.
Got my lawyer on speed dial. Like, all right, you don't like that? Let's do it. Let's dance.
Yeah.
Let's dance, baby. Isn't it funny suing somebody for not giving you a good review? Man.
Sue them for libel or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know what we're talking about either. So you're in good company.
Yeah, I know it. Like, I hadn't had a clue since I hit go live what was going on.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, can I crowdsource something real quick?
Yeah.
Is that cool? All right, y'all. Yeah. What am I doing my mindless meditation on tomorrow? Give me a topic, any topic. Because I got one for the next week and the week after. But this week, I'm debating between like 3 different things I don't like. So I want to do one for you. Any topic in the world you want a irreverent, mindless meditation on.
What about the truck convoy?
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Meditating on Canadian truckers.
Yeah.
Now
that could go so many ways too.
I already dream about Canadian truckers, so we're gonna do something there.
Chuck getting drunk on maple syrup, man.
Yeah, someone saying, I'm so inspired by Canadian truckers, and this person told me that in 2018, so that was weird. But
back when they were just truckers, before they were Canadian truckers.
Yeah, they just became Canadian now. They're like Americans, but just became more polite, except when it came to talking about America. That's the funny thing, right? Like, I love Canadians and I love Canada.
Yeah.
And it's just hilarious. Like, you hear like Americans talk about Canada. It's always nice things, right? They're super sweet, they're nice, they're fun, they're the best. We love poutine. Yeah, hockey sucks, but otherwise they're just a great country,
Right.
But you hear them talk like America. Let's change the topic, please.
I don't know if you were on Discord then. It's been several months back. We had a Roast Canada day for the Gift Power rankings when Luke took.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, when Luke took the Gift Power rankings off of LinkedIn and he moved it to Discord, it was Roast Canada Day. Well, it turned into a Roast Luke Matthews Day. Because he's Canadian. So it was like it was
Dallas a few months ago. Luke's a super cool guy.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Man, that's freaking awesome, dude. I'd love to meet him. Like, him and Travis Lochner were there, and
that's where I met Travis too. Actually,
did you really? Did you meet Jonathan Palmar?
Yeah, I met all of them down at the thing, and I just happened to be in Texas for one day, and I happened to be staying 8 minutes away from where Shay's big thing was happening. And it just popped on my LinkedIn feed that morning, and I'm looking at it like, you got to be kidding me. This thing is literally happening. Like, yeah, why not? Then it's awesome night. Great time.
I'm not a Shea Rowbottom fan or a Jonathan Palmer fan, but I like Luke Matthews. I like Travis. I think Gabe Leal was there too.
Probably was. Yeah. Funny story. I met somebody who, back when I was a recruiter, I mean, way back in the day, like 1982, I was recruiter for this firm back in.
How old are you, dude? Because I was 2 in 1982.
Yeah, I was 1. Yeah, I wasn't that young. Recruiting in diapers, man. Just banging out the calls, doing my thing.
Boss baby, man.
Yeah, I did a 10K sign on. What do you say? So.
That movie was written about you, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, man. But there was this great guy, man, and I knew him when I was a recruiter. He was my first ever candidate. I randomly bump into him at this thing in Dallas, and we have this moment of like, no, and like, hell yeah! Then we get this big embrace. It was, it was that whole like, what are you doing here? No, what are you doing here? Like, this is weird and random and just and yet here we are. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
It was cool. I didn't actually know who was coming to the event that night, so it was a treat for me to meet him. And then Travis, I had no idea Travis was going to be there. I'd never met Travis before.
Yeah,
I knew him here, but I never met him. And then I just see him. You can't miss him. You know Travis the minute you see him. Like, oh, Travis, get the hell out of here.
That's
great,
what's up, man. That would have been so cool. Oh yeah. So before we run out of time, because we're almost out of time, tell us about the new book.
So I'm still working on a title for it right now. I'm going to keep you all posted. And over the next few weeks, I'm going to start dropping little nuggets and tidbits of content to whet some appetites out there. But the the audience are people who are labeled, and I will not label them, but are labeled mentally ill. And we're going to really dig into that in this book. This is a completely different look at what we consider to be mental illness. The essence of it is, spoiler alert, you're not actually ill. You're not actually sick. You're not actually broken. That's the fun part. The 2 key takeaways from this thing are you are not broken and it's going to be okay in a very, very deep and broad sense. So, and it's going to be really funny and really irreverent and really deep and really dark and really crazy. It's going to be a lot of everything. So it's going to be great. Yeah.
What's up, Alex? You joined us just in time to say bye.
What's happening?
I love it. Yeah.
Now, you're from? I know this. It's been a fun weekend in Southwest Ohio.
Yeah.
Good times down there right now.
Yeah, they're still partying.
Hell yeah, they are. They should be partying because it won't happen again for 30 years. Enjoy it now.
It won't. It sure won't.
Buffalo's here next year. Maria, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Maria.
And Mahomes grew up and went to high school 30 minutes from here. So he's a hometown boy. So, all of East Texas right now is just like, this part of Texas is all Dallas Cowboys fans, except for the ones that are Kansas City fans. And then when Mahomes started playing for Kansas City, now they're both because it's a hometown boy. So everybody was heartbroken yesterday.
I remember watching Mahomes as a kid at Shea Stadium.
Really?
Running around the bullpen with his old man, who was a relief pitcher for the Mets back in the day, on our 2000 World Series runner-up team. And I remember Pat Mahomes, this little kid running around there like in his jersey that's 8 times too big on him, just swimming around. The ball going on. And didn't occur to me at the time like that kid's got an arm. But
yeah, who knew?
Yeah, I'll tell you what though, apple don't fall far from the tree because his old man could throw some heat too.
Really?
That right arm travels, man. And then if Junior has any more, that's going to travel again, no doubt about it, man. That's that is a $500 million arm.
Yeah, exactly.
It's $1 million.
No, it's a $500 million
arm. He's a $500 million arm.
Right. That's 500 million, y'all. That's like 500 times. It's not $1 million arm. It's a $500 million arm.
500 million arm. Well, we're in the wrong business. Let's get to the
Oh,
gym,
I
man.
know
What
it.
are we
I
doing here?
know.
What are we doing with our lives? What is
I
this?
don't. I'm sitting behind a desk. That's what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
right. Paying us.
Yeah, I should have been out there throwing footballs.
Yeah. You're from
I'm.
Texas, man. You don't even have an excuse.
I know, man. Yeah, exactly. Alex and
You
sure
have the
hits. Yeah.
football in a cradle, brother.
Yeah, but my dad is not a sports guy, so I didn't grow up watching sports.
Okay.
My dad didn't hunt and fish either, but I've always loved hunting and fishing. So I grew up during football season on the weekends. I was hunting. So that's still pretty much what I do during football season on the weekends is hunt.
That's good. Not as much competition for those 7-pointers that everybody's sitting at the game.
Right. Exactly.
Well, I'm gonna head down there, man. One hunting season. You and I are gonna get after it.
Hell yeah, man.
Just
Yeah.
don't Dick Cheney me. That's the only request that I have, and it's a small one.
Don't do
But
what?
don't Dick Cheney me.
You cut out. I still didn't hear you.
I said, don't Dick Cheney me.
Oh yeah, don't. No.
I don't think it's a big one, but I
Yeah.
have faith in you not to do that.
Yeah, I promise that will not happen.
Because I can
Yeah.
handle a lot in the woods, but getting my face shot off, man, I don't know.
Yeah, that's not cool. Yeah.
I'm there for the party. That doesn't sound like a party.
No, it doesn't.
Maybe for you it is, but not for me.
No, not at all. Oh
Something
man.
really sucks for me. We're just being honest here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next week, guys, I have Will Schmier on. Most of y'all know Will. Geoff doesn't know Will, but most of y'all know Will. The baseball cap wearing, over the top TikTok posting coach. Monday the 9th on Ending the Stigma, I have Chrissy Zavacar. We're going to be talking about how she was in I know, but how are we still going? Like, I don't know. I have no idea. We're still going though. Yeah.
I have no idea. No idea, Valerie.
We're going to be talking about the stigmas associated like with alcoholism and how like she overcame being an alcoholic and has worked through that and turned into something that she's really used her voice on LinkedIn to help other people get through it. Also, Friday the 4th at 7 p.m., Amanda Knight will be going live for the first time for Sadie's Promise. I don't know if you know Amanda, Geoff. She has a nonprofit dedicated to helping families that are in the NICU.
Yeah.
She lost a baby. Yeah. So she wanted, yeah, exactly. She wanted to start a live stream show. So I'm going to produce it for them Friday, 7 p.m. She's going to have Amy Olseth on, and they're going to just kind of kick it off, and we'll see how it happens, see how it goes.
That's great. And then the one tomorrow is
plug yours with Jim.
It's a really good topic. So the one, I'm sorry, your next show about the alcoholism and everything. So I just want to say it's really cool that, like, real talk here. It's really cool that you're having that topic, and I'm only going to have one scotch that night in honor of it.
Just one.
Just one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, dry January will be over.
Yeah, it is. You're doing God's work, Chris.
Thank you. Alex has a live show too, but I don't ever catch it. Like, I never get notified.
I got to connect to some of you people here in the chat. I can't believe we're not. I can't believe we're not fam already, but we're gonna remedy that.
Yeah, absolutely. Geoff, man, I appreciate it. I enjoyed it. I don't know where the hour went or what we talked about. I feel like this was like an episode of Seinfeld. It was a show about nothing, but I'm here for that all day, every day.
Dude, I have got a LinkedIn page about nothing, so you've come to the right place.
Exactly. If you look at a lot of my content, it's all about nothing.
Oh, it's the
nothing.
Best.
Yeah, and that's what's the best.
Exactly. It's tremendous, like you've never seen. It's unbelievable. Yeah, great.
Yeah, I'll connect Geoff. Yep.
Yeah,
if I don't know Geoff, connect with him. Like, he posts all kinds of funny stuff, all kinds of satirical stuff, all kinds of just like shit that's just gonna make you laugh. And he makes fun. Like, nobody is safe, so it's not like he's picking on anybody in particular. Nobody is safe.
I'm picking on everybody in particular.
Everybody in particular, exactly. Thanks for dropping in, Val. Yep. Yeah. All right, y'all. We will see y'all next week.
Appreciate your friends.
Yep. Have a good one, man.
All right.